I want this fort. Yes, do I want this fort? No, I do not. Now, Palatinate, you better not join a coalition or something stupid. Oh, then Castile gets the Iberian wedding. Of course. After France takes a nice healthy bite out of him. Ugh, I hate Castile. You are the worst of the countries. The whole Iberian Peninsula really should be ashamed of himself, right? First, almost completely run over by the Moors, right? Got a little lucky kicking them out, if we're being honest. What do they do with that? Well, they take this wonderful position, dominate the oceans for a couple hundred years, lose armadas to fleets, wipe out indigenous people in the North and South America, right? And then do nothing once that fleet gets wiped out. Just completely fade into obscurity. When was the last time you heard anybody from the Iberian Peninsula do anything important? Like, seriously, come on. Incorporate the Teutonic Order into our country. No, we won't be doing that. Our manpower reserves do need a chance to recover. How much? 37? We can probably do that. No, it's a little over our force limit. I mean, I guess they did legal. They have that going for them, I suppose. They did colonize Latin America and gave us wonderful Mexican food, I suppose. It contributed to the Mexican food culture, so there is that, I suppose. Spanish-American War, remember the Maine? That happened, I suppose. What can I be doing with my diplomats? Let's make people not hate. I could diplomatically vassalize Ansbach. Is there any reason for me not to do that? Is there any reason for me not to diplomatically vassalize Ansbach? It seems like I should do that. Right? Like, obviously. That's free land. There's no reason not to do that. I'd have to force... No, we don't even need to force. I'll just convert him when we integrate. Now, Teutonic Order, are you going to have a problem with that fort? Oh, God, is he ever. He's never going to be able to afford this fort. He's going to be in debt the whole... That's fine, though. I can pay that off, and he'll love me forever. He should have my ideas in tech, right? His ideas. So, religious and defensive, perfect. I can give him a lot of Catholic land here to take. There's never a reason to hit this button, ever. Always hit this button. Siege ability, nice. So what province do we want to put colonialism into? That's the question. Our religious unity is at 81%. Weird. I guess I've been having a lot of stuff change. So we do have that going for us. Nonetheless, Berlin does count for a lot of our dev. I have to overcome that neighboring heretic religion, though. We can do that. We have great power actions. We'll wait until we get a little bit closer to it, though. Alright. Keep going. Oh, what is alright? I don't like any of these. I don't want to spend 50 church power for any of that, though. So I want to get my first idea, right? It's not like I need any of this stuff right now. Just give me 10 clergy loyalty. They've been mad at me forever. I get all our prestige back, though, too. We lose the Hussite bonuses now that we've gone Protestant. Nope, Hussite rule. 10% aggressive expansion impact, though. Ugh, disgusting. There's another 10. 18 more will get us to 68. We influence. Should be dirt cheap. That'll get us the rest of the way there. I don't want to attack next, though. That's a good question. The rest of Berlin, probably. We need this coalition to die, too, though. Well, I mean, that's a fair point, but the way to do it is to just culture shift. Like, culture shift to any one of these. You culture shift to Bavarian. Culture shift to any one of these when you conquer, and then once you do, then you can form Germany. I don't like playing Bohemia because I think their culture group kind of sucks in general, and I don't find their ideas that interesting. But they are in a good position to expand. So they can expand into Hungary and Poland and the Baltic relatively easier than Austria. So, but I find them to be just like a slightly weaker version of Austria. So I don't want to lose base tax, but I also don't want nobility. Like if we got Bavarian to max culture, right? We could switch to that. Yeah, like going into Prussian would be... We could definitely do that, no problem. There's a lot of Prussian culture here we could absorb. We're going to absorb it all first, so like going Prussian is definitely something we could do. Prussian or Pomeranian or Saxon could do it. So it's there for us. But not until we complete the achievement. Then we can do some things. Oh, there goes Lubeck. Great. Hold on. Give me something. Alright. First thing we are taking, obviously, is morale of armies. That's really important. So Lubeck's was in the coalition. Pomerania. Let's try to get Pomerania out. And there go. Ah, speak of the devil. Anhalt left. Austria will be next. There we go. Coalition fell apart. I guess we'll take, I don't know, transfer subject, which I've never actually gotten to use in any exciting way. So we'll make sure we dip tech up. We can start deving with our mill. If I want this, yeah I do. I want this too. Gold Rush! It's gold dust. Do people remember gold dust from WWF? Is that a thing people remember, or am I just old? What do I want to do? What province do we want to dev? It was this one, right? No, it was this one. I want to convert it before I dev it. Alright, Age of Reformation. Excellent. Pass the Blasphemy Act. Yes, we will do that. Join the Reformation. Excellent. We've already completed 1. We've converted another nation. Completed 2. We will have completed 3 very shortly here. We will not. It'll be a while before we unify our culture. What disaster is this now? Religious turmoil. Oh, we'll be there shortly. What edict are you? Alright, Lower Bavaria. Edict. Encourage development. Can I make you happy? No, unfortunate. Well, I could do some things, though, too. There's no reason for you not to belong to the burghers. Give you to the oh, thanks for the bits. We can give you to the burgers too. Would that make you happy yet? Maybe there's a better place to give it to the burgers though. Rupin and Magdeburg are the ones. Let's give it in our home node. Here's fine. No. I give them one more province. They will be happy, yes? There we go, alright. So that will let us get our development cost reduction, which is excellent. Because I want to start dumping into this. Got us halfway there by itself. We're going to tech up with dip, and then we can put everything else into that. We don't need this yet. No, welcome to the stream. Always looking for new people. I stream, should have devved it first. That was a mistake. I stream 5 nights a week. Usually go for achievement runs. I'm going to be going to back to Very Hard soon. I have a YouTube channel down below with some previous runs. I tend to focus on achievement runs, though, or things I find interesting. Let's improve relations. Let's get a royal marriage with the Teutons while we can. France, what do you say? Ottomans, what do you say? Alright. Let's get some more claims on Poland. Let's get more claims on Brandenburg. Actually, I want to fight Lubeck, I think. Rupin would be a wonderful province to have. We'll probably do that. 38, alright. 10, give me 40. Yeah, that's fine. We'll go over force limit by 2, but thanks a lot for the follow. Usually don't stream Fridays and Saturdays, but hello Exposition, thanks and hello. Thanks for the bits. I might actually stream this weekend some. I don't know if it'll be this game. It might be Stellaris. I haven't looked at Stellaris in a while. And might be World of Warships too. I don't know. Yeah. I like to play World of Warships. I got to play a couple hours last night since my stream ended early. I played while I was watching Hippo dominate with France. I think I'm going to do Japan next too. I was thinking about it today, but I might do Japan or Shimazu on very hard. I think it'd be more interesting on very hard with in that situation. Oh, I like all these things. The way the Knights run went, I couldn't get. There's a time limit on Jerusalem. You can't form it after 1650, and so I didn't get the necessary provinces in time. And I wasn't really trying for it. Like Jerusalem was, like it was on the agenda, but I just didn't get to it in time to do it. And then I just was like, well, the Knight's color is prettier, and you know all that stuff. Plus, if you switch to Jerusalem, you well, I guess it doesn't matter. You can keep Knight's ideas, so it doesn't matter. But I wanted to keep a rating since the theme of the run was kind of being a pirate and raiding all the coasts. So, but I did try to form Jerusalem. I did try. I just didn't get the necessary provinces in times. Otherwise, that was something I was considering. Oh, I can be converting this like a fool. Oh. The teachers of Vlaklav all find him to be exceptionally promising future ruler and always relating to statecraft and talented. However, the religious authorities are coming to worry he has taken too part in the Catholic faith we have left behind. It'll make him a better ruler. Forbid all study of Papist teachings. I think it'll make him a better ruler. I don't mind studying it. We're not going to convert back. He's just reading some books. That's fine. Cal is, huh? Where's that? Oh, Poland. What's our aggressive expansion like? When can I attack again? Ugh, so high. Especially for what I want to do. Ugh. It's fine. I mean, we have to convert, but I don't have any manpower anyway. I would like to get up over this. The nice thing will be our improved relations now, but from Protestant, are going to be even higher. So we are going to start to burn that off even faster once our prestige gets back up. Oh, it is. We've already fought. When I took the last 3 provinces of Bavaria, right? These 3 right here, I believe. There was a slight coalition. Pretty much all of Germany coalitioned us. And me and the France and the Ottomans fought it off, so. Hey man, thanks. Bohemia, yes, we're doing pretty well. We've had 2 coalitions form, and we fought 1 coalition war. Technically, we lost the coalition war. I had to take a concede defeat, which really hurt my pride, but what can you do? We're going to take this because I want this province. But with our allies, we can probably start thinking about attacking Austria soon. Once we, I want some aggressive expansion to die down. I want to start securing a coastline. I want to start thinking about England for the achievement into position. And I want to secure a better trade node. So Lubeck would be an excellent trade node to secure. Sure, I'll show diplomat mode in 1 second. I don't know if I've played the map to the hilt, but there was a small snafu with our clergy estate that cost us some strife. Other than that, this is our current diplomat. We are allied with the Ottomans, the Pope, which is hilarious because we're Hussites, and France. We have diplomatically We are going to diplomatically vassalize Ansbach. I almost forgot about it. Good thing I looked at that map, otherwise I would have forgot. Do I need to give a gift or what's the deal here? Oh, excellent. There's our prestige. I will actually take level 2. Just send a gift. There we go. Alright, that will let us diplomatically vassalize Ansbach, which is free land. So always look for diplomatic vassalizations wherever you can. It's going to be a little bit harder for us now that we're Protestant, but what we can start doing is when we go to war with people, kicking people out or making them forcing religion on them. We're going to want to join the religious league. We're going to lead the Protestant League, I hope, and make the Empire Catholic. It looks like it definitely looks like he's ready for it. What province was I deving? Right here. All right, let's. Oh, so close. Oh, this hurts my heart right here. We're gonna have to waste 100 and something dev on that. Ugh, it hurts. All right, Alsace and Hungary, sure. But we can diplomatically annex you in 10 years, so that's great. It'll be a little bit harder to keep our alliance with France, the heretic debuff and all that stuff. Are they that bad? Oh, it's a little bad. No, we're fine. 15-16. No price meddling wears off, so let me drop it. We'll be fine. This fires in 15-17. We're cool. Yeah, I mean, we rivaled when we were looking at our rivals. Like, it started off, I was still kind of weak. I made a choice to rival Austria off the bat, with the assumption that either France or Austria would also rival. With either Ottomans or France would also rival Austria, and they both ended up rivaling him eventually. Especially once he got the Hungarian Union, then they both rivaled him, and they both offered me the alliance because I was a natural threat to him. So, when you're looking for alliances, what you want to do is use your rivals to get enemy of enemy bonuses, right? So, like we can't see we have enemy of enemy plus 20. It's because we share rivals. Even though we're allied to rivals, we now share rivals. So, we're gonna take the discipline next. Oh, you know what? I should have took the development cost. That would have been smart, but you know, when am I ever smart? The third one, I don't know what I will take. Manpower recovery speed's kind of calling me, but development cost may still be better. Lubeck, give me claims here. Still want more claims on Brandenburg, even if he's allied with Poland. What's our mission? Manpower. Well, that probably ain't happening. I don't think we're getting to 40k. No, I would rather spend dip here, so. Great, we will. No, we don't have to embrace. Oh, excellent. We're nowhere near. We're nowhere near actually teching up, so we can turn off this development edict. We will embrace when we're closer to teching up. Do I have positive prestige? You will break your alliance with Poland, Det Brandenburg. This gives us like a 10-year alliance, like a 10-year truce, though. So it says 5 years. It's longer than 5 years. I think it's 10 years. We'll convert Hornyfelk because sounds like a fun place to hang out, right? I'm never gonna get tired of saying that name. Like that name is just, I'm gonna always say it now. Oh, we cannot have the burgers gain influence. What a horrible event. Oh, we couldn't have them gain influence. That's terrible. Ugh. I don't need claims on Lubeck anymore, but we can work on claims on Pomerania. No, claims on Poland. Let's be smart. We're going to be fighting Poland next. When's that truce up, as a matter of fact? 15, 20, 4 years. Yeah, that's the next one I want. I want to fight Poland again. We'll let 5 more years of this aggressive expansion tick up. Or 4 more years, really. We're going to have an excellent heir on the throne. This guy should die any time. No, I want to save my admin to tech up. I want to save my dip to tech up, save my mill to tech up. Alright. And how much to finish economic yet? Still 800 to finish economic, so... We'll mostly feed the Teutons here. We'll take this for ourselves since it's part of a state we want. Everything else we can feed to... Sweden revolted? Oh, they did. Excellent. Yeah, we want this Kalmar business to fall apart. Especially when we want to eat Pomerania, so that's good. So we also want to... yeah, we want to start feeding our vassal, focus our admin into our finishing economic. I'd like that. This will be nice for the 20% development cost reduction too. We're probably going to get printing. I don't know if we'll get printing press, but we will be one of the countries eligible for it since we're Protestants. So we'll have a decent chance that it is us or near us. If it's in England, though, we might be screwed, right? But it'll still spread throughout us relatively quickly too. So we might not have to dev for it, but since we're blobbing so slowly, deving is not exactly a bad thing, so we still might dev to grab it. I want to make sure I have claims on both of you, because we are going to eat Denmark once we're done with... We're going to eat the rest of Brandenburg once we're done with that. Yep, no, absolutely. I want all of that. The Lubeck node should be ours. That's probably going to be our primary trade node for most of the game. We want to control Lubeck. We want to control the Baltic. We want to push everything up in it through the Baltic and into Lubeck. If we get into the English Channel, it won't be until late in the game. So we want this. We want to make this home, right? I could demand support, but I like enjoying these bonuses right now. At the same time, the mill would be nice. Not to tack up. I say I'm greedy. Points are points, right? I don't really need the money that bad. I'm kind of rich. So we want to take this. We want to feed the rest to Teutons. I still want Krakow, though. What node is it's in the Krakow node, obviously. Gotta start getting more claims against Hungary. We should just... We don't necessarily have to blob into Austria-Hungary, but we should make sure that they are weakened, right? And the Ottomans in France would love to help us do that. Hopefully the Ottomans finish with the Mamluks fast. Truce with Poland. Yeah, he would. France, truce, Poland, distant war. We'll see what he thinks about that. I don't know if we, as long as we have the Ottomans, I think with our 40k we'd be fine, right? Release. We should put Tyrol on the map. You're right. Having Tyrol on the map would be pretty good. Even though that's a gold province I would love to have, they did fight pretty good. That might be fun. I do have a weakness for good marches, and Tyrol would make a pretty good march if you really... Their ideas are excellent for march status. Alright, claims on Pomerania. Get claims on Saxony, they're my rival. They're also the Emperor, so plowing into them may be fun.